Hey guys, what's happening? I'm Jeff Lindstrom, personal trainer, and as you can see, I'm just laying down in bed, getting ready, winding down. So I thought it'd be very fitting to do a video, and I hope these strategies are helpful to you to get better quality of sleep. I figured I'd do this as well just because I get several clients asking on how to get better quality of sleep and what kind of tips I would give them. So here I go to pass them on to you. So first of all, I'd suggest to get into a regular routine as best you can. So get to bed at a certain time, whether it's 9:30, 10 o'clock, even 10:30. Wake up 6, 6:30, 7 o'clock. There. Aim for your 8 hours as best you can. I know life's going to get in the way. Kids are going to be kind of running in and out throughout the night, potentially depending on their age. If you got business travel or just a light sleeper, definitely do your best to get into bed and waking up at the same time. There's a circadian cycle, it's called, where we rise and set with the sun. And we're typically sleep deprived. And as you can see with coffee shops and stuff like that, they're super popular. People are tired. They're running to get their caffeine stimulant to first thing in the morning there. So that's typically a first sign of fatigue is if you need caffeine on a regular basis. And I find that people are drinking lots of caffeine. They're not drinking a lot of water. You're waking up dehydrated, which is not good. And they're going to coffee shops, spending $5, $6 for a mochaccino with fancy whipped cream and this and that on it, and you're getting lots of calories with it too. That's which is another story. If you're just having like black coffee, green tea, anything like that, it's probably okay. But just keep it, especially the coffee. Just try to keep it to a cup every morning if possible. Some people are drinking coffee in the afternoon because they're hitting that mid-afternoon slump, which is very typical. But you want to avoid that because at nighttime you're still going to have over 100 milligrams of caffeine running through your system, which is going to keep your body energized. So it's going to be very hard to fall asleep because you'll be wound up. Okay, so aim to drink more water. So about half your body weight in ounces is super important. It'll keep you hydrated. It'll curb your hunger. It's very good just to energize your body and getting rid of waste and toxins, etc. So many benefits to water. Most people don't drink enough daily. So I tell them if there's anything we can do differently is drink more water. So do that. When it gets to about nighttime after dinner, minimize the lights. I mean, I have the light on for the video here, but put your lights on a dimmer switch if you can. Minimize TV, using your phone, computer, anything like that, because we're bombarded with stimulus every day. Text messages, social media, news, everything's so accessible nowadays. Our brains just don't get a break. So the more that you can kind of separate yourself from that, the better that you're able to wind down at nighttime. And I would suggest like reading a book, going, stretching out, just kind of winding down, putting on some nice calm music there, because that's super important. Because light itself is artificial stimulant to your body. Your body releases cortisol as sort of a response, and the more stress that we face, and that could come in the form of anything: financial, food, relationships, exercise, hating your boss, whatever it is. Stress is stress to the body. And if we're doing that with artificial lights and stimulants, it's going to create more stress to the body and affecting its ability to wind down. So the last strategy I would suggest is being in control as best you can. Writing down thoughts and feelings, as silly as it sounds, is very important to the brain. You're acknowledging it. It'll give you that sense of control. So what I like to do is write a list of things I have to do for work, my tasks, so I can put them on a piece of paper on my iPad, for example. And as a result, I'm going to put that iPad on a dimmer, right? And I'm going to be kind of going through my list and deleting things as I go, so I have that sense of control. Sometimes we actually wake up in the middle of the night thinking, oh, geez, I got to get this done tomorrow, even though we have no power to do it in that moment. Write it down, put it on a piece of paper, fold it up, throw it into an envelope. Psychologically, it'll give us a sense of control and that we've acknowledged it, and we'll deal with it as soon as we can there. Those are my tips for tonight. I'm going to be heading off to bed. I hope they're helpful to you. Feel free to pass them on to share anybody that you think would be beneficial. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to send them on the video below, and I'll be happy to respond to you. Thanks again for checking out the video, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.